gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty in the land of the free.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Right to the air is Daniels. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
Second down and 3. Here's Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield. Even in today's NFL, when we think that the tight end position now is really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now Daniels. And this one finds McConkey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Trey Benson, 33 yards. And the Texans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. To Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Bills 0. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll change things up.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come next.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw out wide to Walker. And some room to run now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Now he run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
1918. Cat 60. Panther 11. Panther 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. Go.
2nd and 11. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Warriors 70. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 back.
Here's Gillisley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fernandez. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Dragons, ready. 60 Bison, 60, 79, Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, ready.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
That's good for a Bills.
1918.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
At the Texans' 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ken Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
First down, Houston.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Trap 60.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Okay, break. Cowboys, 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Buffalo 18.
To throw is Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
At the Bills' 4-yard line.
19 tight. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Hey, Crash. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
Second and 5.
Get up. 70 Lions. 18. Check.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready? 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, first and 10.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
18. Come back, Dragon 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Here we go. Tight. 19. Buffalo. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar, Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Trap 50, trap 50. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Cup 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now Gillisley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
50. Cougar nice.
Back to Walker on first down. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Texans 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Texans first down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
36-yard line.
On the handoff, Benson running right. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Trey Benson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game, these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line.
79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 18 Rattler, 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the gun, it's Walker. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Ken Walker sending his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Texans 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Here's 2nd and 3.
60, here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, Panther 11, Panther, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's caught, Jack Bech with it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a 1st down on that effort.
7-yard line.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, it was Dane Belton.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
2nd and 9 now. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now 3rd down and very long.
Ready. Check. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Coco. Traveler, traveler. Stick up.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Straight ahead, Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
19 tight. 19 Tiger. 19. Mustang 19.
Here's 2nd and 8. That one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC divisional round. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get it up near the 35. Look at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good for a Bills.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1.
Let's go now. Lightning and Steve.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 145 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Texans 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Another run here with Benson. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mustang 19 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 18. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looks like they'll move things around here.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
2nd and long. Throw left side to Kincaid.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18, 5 in.
Now Daniels. He'll try to pick it up, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
19 Lions.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack. And a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Panther 11, 7 Pirates, Cub 19, Warriors 70, Mustang 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. Come on, set. Cowboy 80. 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, 19 Lion. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Buffalo Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, Trap 60. Panther 11. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
County Lions.
Now run with Walker. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Panther 60. 18 Rattler.
Now back to throw. Gets this one to Hill. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Warriors 70. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. Dragon 6. 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready,
and with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Bills 38, Texans 14.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Texans.
18, Pioneer. 19, 7
Daniels looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's another Texans first.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Daniels. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Benson. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Buffalo 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up. Does the big boy have the juice? And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They go play action. Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down.
Come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the
Press the
45-yard
lead.
line.
To throw is Daniels. This taken in by Kincaid. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's another Texans first down. A gain of 14.
Mustang 19.
First down, Houston.
Ready, ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And now an audible here into something else.
18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Ready.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready up.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
4-yard line.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Buffalo 8, 19 Tiger, 9 Buffalo, ready, 19 tight, not Bronco, Dragon 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
To the air goes Daniels. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here we go, check.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
Trap 60, trap 60, Viking 18. Go.
Looking to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Got ready.
It's a gain of
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
18
line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Mustang 19, Cougar, Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line.
1st down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life with